Alright, you guys, welcome back to the channel. We're here for some more Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Today, we're going to be going over all the updates for this week. We have brand new items in the Temperature Metal Shop that we now get to purchase. A new raid, which will be distributing some new rewards that we haven't seen before. I'll go ahead and break everything down, so without further ado, please make sure to drop a like, turn on post notifications, and let's jump straight into it. So, we do have the Gotenks raid. He can transform from his base form into Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 3. Not entirely sure if he gets super armor. I'll actually jump over to the game and try this raid boss battle mission for the one time, so stay tuned for that. Now, going down to the actual schedule, we have the PlayStation, Switch, and Steam. They're usually the same, and Xbox is the one with their own unique schedule. So, June 5th to the 11th of June. For Xbox, it's going to be June 6th to the 12th of June. So, yeah, this raid started a couple days ago. I am a bit late. Now, for the actual rewards, participation, the basic common Mr. Hercule badge, as well as 50 temperature medals. For the individual goal rewards, if you deal 5,000 damage, you get 50 temperature medals, the nickname More. If you deal 15,000 damage, you get 50 additional medals with 20 super temperature medals, 30,000 damage, 50 original medals with 30 super temperature medals, 50,000 damage, 50 original medals with 40 super temperature medals, and the illustration art piece 727, which is going to be this one right here. Massive thanks to Genic for sharing. We also have the details of the raid. So if you do get that 100,000 damage dealt, then you'll accumulate a total of 250 temperature medals, 140 super temperature medals, and of course this art piece right here. Nothing too fancy. I do kind of like the aesthetic. We have the pink splash in the background representing the aura. We have the name over on the left side, Majin Buu, and then of course the character himself using the evasive angry shouts. There are better / cooler illustration art pieces from DLC Pack 19. This one is just, one of the basic ones. I mean, I do kind of like what they're trying to go for right here. A quick reminder, they're doing the multiplier increase campaign. They first did the temperature metal 1.5 boost, and then the following week was the ×2 Zenny and experience. Now they're back to the 1.5 temperature metal boost. This started June 6th when the raid started, I'm pretty sure, or at least for Xbox, June 5th for all the other consoles. And it will end June 13th, so we have about 4 days at the time of recording this video to capitalize on that 1.5 temperature metal boost. And now next week is going to be insane because they're going back to that ×2 experience and Zenny boost, but you can stack this with the brand new Super Soul that I will talk about later in this video. It's one of the new items that we get to purchase from the Temperature Metal Shop, and it's just absolutely insane. So another quick reminder, the official Dragon Ball page is actually reminding us about the 3rd Super Fashion Contest. There's 1 week left, so if you're trying to submit your custom characters and win that illustration loading screen, then feel free to join. The application deadline is June 15th, so again, about 6 days at the time of recording this video, but do keep in mind this is going to be Japan time, so it might end like June, I don't know, 14th over here in the US. And here's just one example of the winner from the 2nd or even the 1st fashion contest, right? They took the image and then they have their custom loading screen, which is pretty dang cool. And I like how they tried to capture the original photo from Xenoverse 2 with the same stance and everything. These are going to be the judges. We have Torotaro and, of course, Torotaro, the current writer of Dragon Ball Super manga, and Nahu Uishi, I believe that's how you pronounce that, who's the current writer for Dragon Ball SD. Epic stuff over there. And here we have the steps, how to participate if you're curious. So now let's go over to the actual game and see what's up with the Temperature Metal Shop. So the Super Soul that I just spoke about, it's going to be the Gambling Super Soul. You can purchase it with original Temperature Metals. Real quick, yeah, they don't usually update the skills clothing with any new items, except for this week, apparently, Battlesuit Barat Custom. That's not necessarily new, however. Accessories, Super Soul, yeah, we'll get to that. Here we have this week's gifts, right? Mascots, And artwork real quick. Oh, so we do have a new artwork that we get to buy as well. 731, the Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black. Pretty dang epic. Now, going back to the Super Soul. Right there. Now you're upping the ante. So, yeah, remember the ×2 experience and Zenny gained for next week? Yeah. Definitely purchase this Super Soul right now and then stack this with that additional ×2. You're just going to be getting mad experience points. Of course, this is only beneficial to the players who aren't necessarily max level right now, but definitely still purchase this because with the next DLC update, Future Saga Chapter 3, they will be upping the character system level, right, to 180, most likely. So this is going to be the Great Witch Marbus Super Soul from Dragon Ball Daima. When the battle ends, you'll have a chance of getting a ×0 amount, a ×3 amount, ×5, or even ×7 amounts of Zenny and score earned. Now, it's going to be different for each category, right? So you could get a ×7 amount for Zenny earned, and a ×0 amount for score earned, right? So it's random for both of them. So this is the new best Super Soul in regards to gaining experience points. The one before this is going to be the Goku Super Soul, My Hobbies Are Reading and Sports. You get a ×3 experience boost after every single mission you complete, right? Which is pretty dang good. Again, this one's more of a gamble. So you could get a ×0 amount for like the first 3 missions before you get something, right? A ×3, ×5, or ×7. It's random each time, but you do have a 50% chance of getting a boost because I think Jenik broke this down. It's basically 50% chance of getting a 0 amount or 50% chance of getting something. But if you're just aiming for that ×7, then it's like a 16% chance of getting that, something along those lines, or a 13% chance, I believe. It's kind of crazy, so I'll go ahead and purchase this some other time because don't necessarily need it right now. Super Time Patrol Metal Shop. I'm assuming we'll be getting new illustration art pieces, but real quick, have to check out the outfits. Nothing new here, same as last week. Accessory, Gomod, the wig, we got the gifts, mascots, that Super Saiyan 3 Daima Aura. I kind of want that, not going to lie. Yeah, so same art pieces here. And yeah, nothing too fancy. So just the new art piece from the original Metal Shop as well as the Super Soul. Ta-da! The Grim Reaper of Justice is here. Basic rewards as... oh yeah, never mind. Yeah, my score sets to 0 because it's brand new. Quick match. Not going to be hosting this time around because I don't want the opponent to be aiming at me 24/7. Can't necessarily deal damage and climb up the leaderboards, right? Oh, something I just noticed as well. Go ahead and ready up. We got all 5 players. With these Awoken raids, we can only go in with 5 players, right? But the stage, just because Goten in DBZ, the anime, he first transformed into Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 3 in the Room of Spirit and Time. So I kind of like that there. Trying to make things as anime or manga and anime as possible. I should probably go in and play as Piccolo. Oh, dude, and Piccolo? He was part of it? Hey, what's good? We got kicked out, bruh. Nah, dude, that was a sign. We got the Piccolo loading screen. I might have gone in as Super Boo. And then we have the raid itself with the character end stage. Dude, that was going to be anime accurate. But now, not anymore. I'm just going in with my custom character. So let's see if he gets that super armor while undergoing Super Saiyan 3. I know the character usually transforms like after 2 minutes. No, maybe like after 1 minute and 30 seconds. Then he'll transform again after like the 2 minute and 30 second mark or something. Not entirely sure, but that's usually how it goes for the characters with multiple transformations. All right, so no super armor. That's good. Somebody go ahead and use... yeah, the stamina break. Perfect. Oh, maximum damage. Let's go. Oh, look at his stamina. Okay. Dude, he has immense stamina, so we can just do that stamina break and then go crazy with all the supers and ultimates. And shoutouts to that one character with the Dodoria headbutt. That's how they landed the stamina break the first time around. Okay, so yeah, dude, this lobby, the group of warriors that we have, they're prepared. They have the poison technique, the go-go gum, or whatever it's called. You know, I remember back in the day when Xenoverse 2 first came out, that was like extremely overpowered. But I'm sure they fixed that patched ages ago. I still think it's helpful now, though. Everybody has either explosive wave or bending Kamehameha. Yep, and the Dodoria strike headbutt I just mentioned, it was that person, top left corner. Wait, hold on. Yeah, Digital Dragon. Shout out to Digital Dragon for the easy stamina breakage, right? But missed that one over there. Okay, they got it. Charge. All right, Loki forgot to transform. Have to capitalize. Oh, dude! Gotenks literally transformed as soon as I pressed the inputs. Nah. The computer just literally read my inputs right there. But Super Saiyan. Oh! Hold on! Okay, he still doesn't have super armor while undergoing, Super Saiyan. How about the Super Guard, though? Yeah, what's good? Ooh! I distracted him with that Super Guard. Even though he wasn't necessarily aiming for me, they still got the damage in. Charge. Gotta stay in blue evolution just because I don't want to be transforming 24/7. The animation does take time. It consumes time, right? Go on, use that. Use that Dodoria headbutt. We need the easy stamina break. We're actually doing very well. If I'm at least top 3, ooh, I don't know about that because, again, my teammates, they're doing work right now. Oh, so close. I saw that point blank. I have front row seats. They got it. Perfect timing. I'm still in blue evolved, so now we're going crazy. Hey, and with the Emperor's Death Beam, that's extremely helpful because it just stuns the opponent. Okay, so he just barely transformed. He transforms at the 2 minute and 30 second mark. Oh, don't tell me he has super armor, please. He has super armor. No. Let's break that real quick. Yeah, it's infinite super armor. It's like the extremely overpowered one. So that's not good. So basically, you want to do as much damage as possible before he transforms into Super Saiyan 3, and also go in with bending Kamehameha. Just because, oh my gosh, yo, he literally did a 180 U-turn. He just started throwing key blast attacks at me. So since he has super armor, you definitely want to go in with bending. Just because it's just a one-hit attack, so we're still technically doing the damage. Because if you use Emperor's Death Beam, obviously that super armor, he's not going to get stunned, so he can just freely move around like that, right? And you won't necessarily land every single attack from Emperor's Death Beam. So that's why I feel like whenever the opponent does have super armor, bending Kamehameha is the best. So maybe go in with like 2 different builds. Your normal original one that you usually go in with, and then whenever he does transform into Super Saiyan 3, that's when he starts spamming, or that's when you want to start spamming bending Kamehameha, right? I think that's the best play, to be honest. I'm not sure if we're dealing damage, just because he's activating the ultimate. And usually when you activate the ultimate, you get super armor and it doesn't deal damage, right? So when the character already has the super armor and then uses the ultimate attack, I'm not sure if that counts. You know what I'm saying? But still haven't went down. We are victorious. 40 seconds left, and he ain't doing much, man. It makes sense because DBZ, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, when he first transformed, every single custom character has the power of God forms, so it's like pretty dang easy, not going to lie. The Broly one, however, well, last week was a bit tough just because I was the host, and apparently when you're the host, the opponent just aims at you 24/7. Nice with the point blank Spirit Bomb. I saw that. Oh, reinforcements has arrived. No. With the Super Ghost Kamikaze attack. But that did not help you at all, Gotenks. Weak, man. Boom. One more. Yeah. Quickly. No. Wasn't fast enough. All right. Top three. Let's see how well we did. Shout out to the squad. Oh, wait. A teammate went down? I was not paying attention. Very unfortunate. Oh, I see. I told y'all, this squad, top tier. Look at us. The least amount of points is 2,800, and that's pretty dang good. I got the second least, sitting at 5,400. Dang. And then yeah, top 3 with 6,000. and then 7,000 being first place. That was just one match, right? Already 22,000 just after one mission. So if I do as good as this first round, then I only have to do this mission 4 more times. Dang, to get, you know, the 100 damage mark with all the rewards. Very easy stuff, man. This is it for today's video. Just wanted to go over the updates for this week and, you know, some reminders like the 3rd Super Fashion Contest as well as the multiplier campaign boost that's currently going on. Thank you guys for the immense support as always. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.